Hey everybody! Wanted to do a different style video. I figured I've done a lot of get ready with me's, and I've done a lot of, base face videos. So just want to welcome everybody today. If you are on and you'd like to stop by, I want to do a video today on what it's like if you were my neighbor or you're in my local area and I came to actually show you the makeup. So I'm going to do as best as I can without getting into too much detail or too much length. So what typically happens when you're in the area, you message me, you call me, people message me on here. I see a lot of people in my local area, and I come and do a makeup look and see. And what that is I lay out most of my collection, and then people are free to look at the colors. We swatch them. Obviously, I bring clean brushes. I clean off all of what I have, and they get to try it. They can try it any way they can, if they want to apply a little bit, if they want to swatch anything, and it's just a lot of fun. And then we might have food or we might have drinks. So this is like the beef of it all. This is where the fun happens, when I can get a group or a few people together and we just have laughs, happiness, fun, the way it needs to be. So I'm going to get into it. I'm just going to start with the skincare. I'm not going to spend too much because it's not like you're sitting with me, but just going to see if I can get this in through cyberspace as best as possible. So I wouldn't like have a formal presentation. I actually just make girl talk with women, and we get to know each other and they tell me what's been going on. It's just girl talk, very informal. But because you're not sitting with me, I have to be a little bit more reserved and organized. So I'm going to start with the skincare, and then I would go into any questions about the rose water, how we use it to balance pH, the beauty serum. They can open it. Obviously, they can check the dropper. So I'm going to try to make it as real for people as possible. You're just allowed to touch the makeup, pretty much is what I'm getting across. And this is applied on the eye. I'm not going to be doing demonstrations. Honestly, it's all about the women. I let them try it. But since there's nobody with me right now, I'm just doing like a little mock thing. Maybe they would apply some of this all over their skin, their neck, whatever they want to do, just to get a sense of it. And then the rose water, they can spray that. You can see, oh, it smells beautiful, like roses. It's a little bit funny trying to recreate it here, but we'll get into, most of it. I'd like to see how long this is going to take on video. Up close, you can see the consistency of the lotions. What I like about our skincare, and this is a face lotion. This is the Daily Royalty Rejuvenating Day Cream, Renewing Day Cream. And you would put that typically on your face. But what I want to say is that, in contrast to some of the other lotions, it's not watery at all. I love it. Even though I've already kind of made up my face for the day, you would just put this all over your face. So they get a sense of it. They may not want to. They can just try it on your hands. So it's just fun with women and food and everything. This is a lot of fun. This is like what I love. I love being with people. Like, it's one thing to be on Facebook. Hey, Lisa. But it's another to be, I'm just talking about, it's so different to be really in front of women and sharing this makeup. It's just like so much fun. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it more than it was just to get together with people. Now it's like, oh, we get to even play with makeup and visit each other. Again, the lifting serum, they're free to just try everything. And I'm kind of showing you in this video, because when you do makeup application, you don't really get this, in depth with it. You just kind of like move fast and put it on. So that helps with the firming, the fine lines and wrinkles. In most women, it's always the eye that creates the issue first, doesn't it? So you want a firm. And by no means, this is not a how-to, a tutorial. This is just exactly what I would do with women. I'm not instructing anything. I want them to take it all in first. And then I would move to any questions they have. I wouldn't get into like the nuts and bolts of, oh, when do you apply this and how do you apply this. You just kind of, my advice is just to let women have fun when you present your products. And then after some of the staples in the skincare, I have like the renewing, the time correcting night cream, and just about out of this. Obviously don't bring a product like that when you've hit bottom. And then the detox mask. We have samples, so it's nice to bring to parties. The bamboo mask. I'm just going to do some swatches in the video so people can get a sense. You know, there it is again. It bubbles on the skin. You can tell people, oh, it draws out the impurities and it detoxifies and oxygenates the skin. And like I said, it's good to have samples because we do offer this and the women can try it and have fun with it. Everybody loves this because we just laugh at each other with all the black mask on. Everybody smiles. My husband smiles when he sees it. But, you know, charcoal, bamboo charcoal in the dark color is like the in thing now with beauty. Everything is like a charcoal mask now. And so I have my new one. I'm not going to break open my new one or anything for this video. I don't want to do something like that. No need to. And I'm just going to use our Shine Cloth. So then this is going to be really good because they're going to see that these are really high quality. They have rosemary, they have olive oil, jojoba, and sunflower. And then what they can do is you have them at the party or the makeup look and see play date, whatever you want to call it. Now, if somebody wants you to apply the makeup, I was a bit apprehensive in the past because I don't have like a license or something. As long as it's okay with them, like you're positive it's fine with them, like I did my friend the other day and it went really well, then definitely do that because I was apprehensive. It was somebody I didn't really know very well. And you just want to be on the safe side. I don't know when you don't have a license what the repercussions are or anything like that. And I never did her makeup, but because she was insisting, oh no, I want you to pamper me. I'm glad to get this video up because it's really important to your, you know, to how you present this in your community. She said, oh, I want you to pamper me. It's like, hint, hint, that was my cue that I should have put the makeup on. Even though I may not be licensed, obviously I do a good job. I just don't have it on paper. But do not hesitate when somebody wants you. And I'm just putting it on my neck because I have some makeup on today. But don't hesitate. So it's very moisturizing, these wipes. It takes all your makeup off. It can even condition your skin. If you even have nothing on your skin, there's no problem with even using a wipe. If you just want some of these conditioning agents in, you know, to get into your skin. I don't think anybody's ever said that, but there's no harm in using a wipe to kind of, you know, nourish the skin, even if you're not taking makeup off. But it is for the purpose of taking makeup off. I think some women have used it on children too because it's really naturally based. It's really quality stuff. Let's move on. Let's see. Okay, the blush. I have 2 of them. Now, people are usually surprised with how much product is in the blush. So again, you know, in a party, people really don't swatch blush. They're gonna have a clean brush. They might want to try it. There isn't a lot of swatching in the visits that I've done. People just like enjoying the time It doesn't end up being swatching, but this is stunning and sweet. Really pigmented. Just one swipe. This is Beachfront Bronzer. Love this. You know, I always kind of get into the fact that any woman could use this, even somebody who isn't big on a lot of colors. It's just for anybody, the Beachfront Bronzer. So it's really a lot of fun when you're in front of people. It's about the friendship. It's about them. It's not really you. Like I was thinking this morning, sometimes people give compliments and they see my photos and I really appreciate it, but it's really about showing these beautiful products, showing how they take me from a before to just a very plain face, not made up, needing something, needing to spruce myself up, to the after, which is a dramatic difference. Yeah, I know. I like to remind people it's not about me. You know, people get the wrong idea. When you're taking selfies, they think, oh, she's trying to show off her beauty. Really, it's not. And I'm so happy to say that in the video. It is not about me. It is about women. It is also makeup being the vehicle to take us to another place as far as from the employee to the business owner. So, you know, you're going from employee mindset to the business owner. Makeup is just the vehicle. Because people might think it's about you in the selfies and all of the makeup. But it's really the vehicle. It's not about me at all. It's about other women and what we can do to help them. And this is satin. I've mentioned this a lot. I've used it a lot. I love the pressed powder to set makeup. Oh, it's good to see you pop on, Tina. I really appreciate it. This, though, I would say this is more for a woman that is looking for lighter coverage. This is a product called our, let's see, Cream Foundation. It's very light coverage. Very light coverage. I used most of it. But again, it's like with the older products at a party, you know, you probably aren't going to put them out in a display. This is just for the sake of the video, but it is very, very minimal. It's good for somebody that says they have a drier skin type and that they don't really want anything drastic, something extremely light. Then that would be the Cream Foundation. I just knocked something on the floor, but I'll get it. So I just went over the skincare, just what I have. You always show what you have, even if it's only a few products, because you're going to see that it's more about relationships. Oh, no, no, no. Who's this? Higna. No, this isn't application. I've been doing applications all week with the makeup kind of like coming on. This is totally to help people present the makeup. So, for instance, if you are already in the company, how you would go about, you know, swatching and just basically to show a collection of what you have. So this is a look and see of my collection without me stopping and applying it. But I did apply some this morning because I was out quite early. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I want to do a variety because people, you know, sometimes I get feedback like, oh, sometimes, you know, it's good to just, you know, have your full attention and then see what people are asking. So I do, believe me, I do. I don't know, for those of you that caught me, you can go back on my wall. I have plenty of applications on the wall as of recently and what I've been doing, but I understand, but I want to show the collection today. I think it might help because some people don't really know like the consistency. Like I can put the consistency on my face. Like this is our loose powder foundation. It just came out. I can put it on my face, but it's easier to kind of just go up to the lens and just show people like how light all of this is, but buildable. This is honestly why I don't have any problems anymore with my skin. It's very, very light makeup. So if you're just catching this, you just got on, it's just a look and see of the collection. I'm thinking maybe I have colors that, people want to see. Some people, because, oh, I hope I'm not butchering your name, Ahigna, is that the right pronunciation? Like some people want to ask me questions here about certain colors. These are the lip liners, and I've shown these in past videos. So I want to swatch them here. So I'm going to see how far I can get in this video because I have quite a bit, you know, just from my own personal use. But yeah, I have tons of pictures, tons of makeup application. I've been doing it all last year. I think, I don't know, where do we go to see past videos? We just go to the video tab on Facebook on the person's profile or something. So this is a beautiful one called Posh. And then Punchy. These are just what I have, not by any means all that we have on the site. So it's very, very casual when you meet others in your area. Actually, I think I did Posh. Yep. Very, very soft pencils. And that's the same thing too with the eyeliners. Like look at the look at how that is. It's just a nice soft line. You're not you would not pull at your eye or your lip. And these have lasted me. So you could mention at a party. You could mention at a party that these, you could be trying them and putting them under the water. So you could really have fun with all of this. You can put these under the water. Show people smudge proof, budge proof. Yeah, it's just the collection today. That's all. No application. This is the liner in Perfect. And these were in my first kit. So for some of you who have caught me 2 years in the company, look at them. Look at how much product. So you will not be buying and buying. You don't have to keep buying like you would like a makeup brand from the drugstore. And then this is a new one in Posh, not Posh, Plush. But again, it doesn't mean I'm never going to apply any more of this makeup on my wall. I will. I just thought it would be nice if anybody wanted to see about the colors, ask about them. What are your favorite colors in eyeliners? Do you really like greens and purples? Do you really go all out? Do you like some of the basics, the white and the black and the dark brown? I have a use for everything, really. I have a use for everything personally. Now, these are the pigments. These are the ones that are retiring this month. So I do have, and I'll take personal pictures of these too. I'm trying to stay away from product photos. Not that it's like a crime. I still think they're helpful because they have useful information sometimes. These are 8 of these. 8 of these here. Oh, well, thank you. Near or far. I know it could be hard to relate to what's going on if you're in another country. Like I'm speaking, you know, what I do locally here when I lay all of this makeup out. At the end, I'll pick up my phone and I'll just let you see like the whole layout. I know it's harder to see that like this. The pigments are very sheer, but again, you wouldn't be swatching everything at a makeup party. This is one of our very sheer pink ones called Vulnerable, and that's on my wall from yesterday. I paired it with Go. So I did a swatch on some of the darker ones, but that's how sheer it goes on. We have nice washes of color, and then we have more bold. So these are the swatches here. This is what you would do with women. So if you're watching for the first time, it's just basically looking at my collection. That's all. Nothing. I do so many applications that I don't want to be repetitive on here. I want to kind of keep it different because Facebook is like a content monster. Facebook loves new content every day. And for that reason, I want to kind of get back into my blog too because I want a resource like with people like what just happened here, he wanted or she wanted me to apply it, then I could be like, well, I'm going to have you go to my blog and check out this, and then I'll have it all organized there. But Facebook doesn't organize like what we do in the past, and it's a shame. Like if you did skincare, or you did base face, or you did the eye techniques. And now we're going to get to the Splurge Cream Shadows. Look at this. So this goes on cream, and it dries powder finish. Instead of putting it on my hands, I can just show you here. It's a beautiful pink. A beautiful shimmery pink. Even passes as a highlight. Very, very nice. Basically, if I have skin, I'm just swatching it. I'll just swatch it. This is gorgeous. This I did. What was it? Last week I did this. Happy. It's right up on Facebook. I have the pictures. It's the gray that I put on. You know, just very off the cuff, I can put it on over this. Obviously, we have brushes that you would apply, but you see how it turned the warm color I'm wearing, which is our bronzer, in the crease, and it turned it a bit more gray. I'm just doing swatches. This isn't like I said, I'm not instructing about any of it. And I think at a party, you want to keep it fun and light. You don't want to get into like a how-to on the application unless the women have questions. This one, look at that. It's like an orange gold. This is called Extravagant. Okay, so that's, I really like the Happy as a highlight too, but it is all for, this is all for the eyes. We do have matte. If some people don't like, oh, I don't really like this shimmer, they like more matte. This is Elegant. This is a gorgeous champagne. This I had near my first kit as well. And it has held up. But I will say it's not as creamy because it really should be tossed out. But look at all the product left. And that's it. It's like a champagne. And it's beautiful. See that shimmer? These splurges are, you know, next to the other ones, which are powder pigments. These are my favorite. These two, I don't know. It's very hard to say. I just have so many favorites. I might be missing a product here and there. Sometimes I have like products in my pocketbook. And yeah, I have two more of the Splurge. This I've shown. Now this is even darker than Happy, but it's pretty because it's two-toned. I'm putting it right over Happy. I'm not creating a makeup look. I'm just trying to find skin space to kind of show you. And it goes on like a gray purple with almost like a blue. Let me see if I can put it. I'll just put it on the hand. Just like that. It's a gray blue color. Gray blue purple color. Like I see three colors in here. I see like a bluish undertone, a gray, it's like a grayish purple depending on how the light hits, like what the light is. So let's see, that was the Splurge Cream Shadow. Then I showed the mineral pigments. This is a must-have because we have a high-quality sharpener, so this will help you with your eyeliner and your lip liner, and you just sharpen it. That's all you need to do. This is a must-have, the two concealers, one for highlighting, and then this I showed in a video. This is also on my wall. I know when I say things are on my wall or I did that already, I don't know, people like the here and now on Facebook. So that's why I've got some plans coming where I'm going to be going live in front of like a target group who really has a passion for makeup, because I love my wall, but the algorithms, you know, people are busy in the summer too. So I want to kind of make the most out of the content so that people know that I did teach eye looks, or I did teach application or makeup how-tos for the base and the skincare. I just did a video on the concealer. I covered a marker. And this lasts you so long. It's so creamy consistency. We set them with powder. And you see the contrast, how the highlight is much lighter. So you can tell people, you know, blend the flaws to your skin tone and then highlight just around areas of the face, under the eye, tip of the nose, going down the nose. You can contour too with, this is not an application. Some people will be like, well, that's really fast. Well, no, this isn't the way I really put it on, just to show you. Just to show you for, you know, let's just loosen up and have fun in these videos as well. And especially at a party, you want to be, you don't want to be the teacher. You also want to know what women know. I can't tell you how many times I've asked women, you know, what their level, not level, but just what their comfort level or experiences with makeup. And a few have said, I don't really have any. And some, it's somewhere in the middle. But when they say they do not have any, you know, that's where you really have to kind of like look into pampering them a bit more, because it could be something foreign but something they'd like to pursue, so that they can learn techniques to look better and feel better, of course. What else? So lipsticks are next. So I'm going to take these off. So see how fast I have to move? It would have been impossible. Like, I want to just cover all the ground here in this video. I want to cover it so that it's up, so people see like the array of products we have. They don't miss it. It's all in this video. Okay, so again with the Shine Wipe, I just love it. It's just awesome for every area of your skin. Just a really nice way to take care of yourself with these products. Moving on to the lipstick, like I'm covering ground, so I'm going quick unless somebody stops me. Shown all of these before, this past year leading up to the summer, Sitting Pretty. And thank you for watching me from other countries. Thank you very much. I have a lot of people here on Facebook, and especially developed my friends list, so not even sure who's going to catch me. Sometimes friends are friends. So this is Sitting Pretty. It's a pink. You can pair it with any one of the lip liners. You can build so many nice friendships. A lot of memories with this, going to other women and listening to what's important to them. That's really what it becomes at these parties. Swagger. So I've met people one-to-one. Also, you can do a small group. Extravagant. All different colors in my picture collection. If you want to go under photos, it's all there. They're not going to look completely the same in photos, because what I do is I pair them with lip gloss. I put lip liner. Sometimes I'll wear them alone, but I like to mix and match. This is Well To Do. So creamy. Again, these last forever. No fragrance to these. Nothing in your mouth when you're wearing it. Nothing that you can that will bother you. Affluent, which is a darker mauve. Conceited. And today I had Sublime Splash. And I put Well To Do. And then I even put Upscale. And then I went back and put some lip gloss. I mean, you can really mix and match and apply. You can just like mix colors, and everything goes together in this collection. Conceited. So these are just some. This is by no means all. The whole collection is on the website. Ritzy. I'm just happy about how these lipsticks hold up. Very, very pleased with it. Just pleased with the quality overall. Loaded, beautiful. This one is one of my newer ones with swagger. It's like a beautiful, it's not as mauvey and dark as this one, which is affluent. It's like a red toned mauve. It's really pretty. This one I could put this one on. Let's see. I'm gonna put it right over the nude liquid lip color. Let's see. It's a little bit, it's not showing up as dark because I did put it over the lip color, but it's really nice. The way you can mix and match these products, they're so versatile that you could create new colors with just a few products. And I've shown that, I know, I want people to believe me, I've shown that in another video where we worked on the liquid lip colors and we put this, I mean, I can redo videos if you want to leave me a comment or message me about, do you want to see eyes, do you want to see like an application like you're saying. I just didn't choose to come on and do an application because I've been doing them recently, that's all. So we can mix the concealer to change liquid lipstick, even regular lipstick if you want to experiment. You might say, oh, you can put this makeup everywhere because it's natural. There is no harmful ingredients, there is no talc, parabens, nothing in this makeup. It is, I guess it's passing European standards for mineral-based makeup, which I have heard from other presenters are more stringent than our standards here with makeup. So, you know, just buffing a little bit of my makeup in. Today, if you're curious, I did use the loose powder foundation and I did pair it with my concealer. So I kept it with a nice summer look today. You can build this as, you know, much as you want. I've created full look with this. This is a full coverage in the powder, and I showed that in this video. So we've, just to recap, we covered skincare. Obviously what I have, we've covered the lip liners, we've covered what's retiring, the mineral pigments, we've covered the splurge cream, the concealers, the lipsticks, and after the lipstick I'm just going to go right into the Splash liquid lipstick. So these are the lipsticks and a few swipes, all gone, and I'm going to get ready for the Splash. Okay, for the Splash, they go on liquid and then they dry on matte. They're bold. So far we've got bold, we've got some in the middle, a few in the middle, and then we have the nude. I'm waiting on back order for one of my nude tone pinks. So this is all, oh wait a minute, that's not a Splash. These are all I have here. So I do have about 7 of them because we had a kudos special. So anytime you want a bargain, just look under the kudos, which is called our monthly bargain. So they call it the bargain, the kudos. So this is so pigmented that the best use of it is just one thin layer. Okay, there's this one. And this is, again, Soulful. I'm sorry, Sentimental. These last forever. They're lasting forever. Sizzling, which is classic red that some of my friends on Facebook have asked. Like, I want to do a red lip. This would look gorgeous on a lot of people. It's very striking. Like, I went out to the store and I went speaking around the community about, you know, Unique and this business and how it's so awesome. And people were looking right at the lip. So, if you want to be eye-catching, definitely put on the Splash. This is in Stoic. This is our new one I just was wearing at the beginning of the video. This is in Sublime. It's really pretty. Another one that's slightly darker, but I didn't order it in the kudos, was Stellar. This is, let's see, Sensual. And there are many more. Many more of We're lucky to have all these assortments, because we started out in this company with just a very little bit of makeup, and now it's a lot. It's all of these products. Soulful. I love Soulful. Look at that. It's like a cross between a dark coral. It's like a warm coral, but yet it's got like a salmon to it. A coral salmon. So these are the Splash. Really, really nice. Very, very thick. Very thick, so that's why get it first on your lip in one layer, which I've shown. You wait till it dries. And you don't really need to really build this at all. I mean, it's so pigmented. And then you use the edge of the applicator to just clean up the line. And actually, a lot of us as presenters, we tell people to use a retractable brush. Really cleans it up, because it wants to go all over your lip. You'll see, but it's really a great lip color, these Splash liquid lipsticks. Okay, so there we have it. We had all of this. I've spoken in my video about the primer, how it's a crime not to prime, we say, to just keep your makeup in place, fill in your crevices, fill in the pores, and just a little goes a long way. I have tried primers. My mom is a shopper. You know, my grandmother was a shopper. She's tried a lot of high-end. I've tried some high-end before knowing about Unique, and it was like, for the price point, I wasn't happy, like even with the NARS blush, and I would end up having to go back to Sephora sometimes with things. But this is the primer, just showing you that it's very light. Again, it just feels like silk. It feels exactly like silk to put all over your face. It's just really beautiful, beautiful makeup. And if you shy away from makeup in the summer because you think it doesn't hold up, that it's going to run down your face, turn to Unique. I'm just giving you my honest testimonial. This is like beautiful makeup for all year round. It will not make you feel like it's not going to hold up. I've gone in the 98-degree heat or whatever it was in Florida. I've gone outside and I put it to the test. I was sweating down there in Florida many of the times going in and out, and my Moodstruck mascara stayed in place. I've done a video. I don't think I put it onto Facebook because I was like a sweaty mess, but I couldn't believe the mascara held up. So what else? This is new. I should probably shoot a different video on this. It's the Behold Setting Spray. It's got natural ingredients, so instead of spraying things all over your face that could be harmful, not good for your skin, the Touch Behold Setting Spray, look at how much you get here. This will last, I'm sure this will last a year and a half. My friends used it. I'm just giving you my review because I didn't really spray it much on my face. A slight fragrance, but very nice. When I did my friend's makeup just a few weeks ago, posted that on my wall. She went to her wedding and she said she was completely happy with the makeup. So I was really glad and I was thankful. You know, you want everybody to walk away happy, have a positive experience, have a positive opinion of you and what you, you know, the time that you offer them when they have you over to your house to show all of this. So a bit more, I knew this was going to be lengthy. That's why I knew I had to hop to it on here. This is the Sculpting Trio. This I've been using. This is a cream to contour. If you're just catching this, this is to set the highlight, which is over here. It's a powder. And see, very subtle. Very subtle. See how subtle that is. For some people, some things are too subtle. Someone asked me the other day. But if you really want to enhance what you have and still see your skin, I would really highly recommend this makeup. It just feels good on your skin. I really love that I don't have to worry about inflaming my skin anymore and the breakouts forming. You can see some amazing makeup out there, but when your skin is not having it, you can't continue to use that collection. I don't care how high end of a price that you paid. When your skin's not having it, that's what happens. This I've spoken about many times. BB Flawless is a multitasking hydrating cream. It keeps your skin dewy. So it's got a little bit of a tint. And we've got all different shades if you need help matching them. And I've heard that there's slight SPF in this. This will last you. I can't believe how long this really lasts. I like to put this all over my face some days and set it with powder. It's just so many different combos of what you can do and how you can put on the makeup. I can show you how I can just pile different things on. So if you didn't see it there, I'm just looking for free skin space. Like, look at that. It's very seamless. Like, this is the BB cream. Very seamless makeup. Blended right into the skin. And it gave me that dewy, I mean, I already had the highlighter on from the Splurge, but it gives you that dewy appearance. And then pretty much that was my whole entire collection. So really happy, covered it in one video while speaking to people about how, you know, they could start thinking about presenting makeup and meeting people for look and sees, play dates. But definitely don't shy away. If somebody wants you, insists on you pampering or applying something to them that they're not feeling comfortable, I think it is a good idea. Excuse me for that. Double lipsticks going on here. But Moodstruck Addiction Palettes, this is 5. I've done looks on this. I've done many looks. I've done the mermaid look. I've done some natural looks in the photos. Beautiful pumpkin called Suspicious. This is pumpkin color. You know, just drop me a comment if anybody wants me to revisit anything, to apply. You know, the makeup application's never done. I will be showing that. I just don't want to come on every day with an application video unless somebody has requested something. So say somebody wants to see more on this applied, more on anything, just drop me a comment, PM me. But this is just like girls having fun with makeup. I can't do it with everybody in person, obviously. We're doing it over cyberspace. This is a beautiful gold. But look at that, palette 5. Nowhere near, you see it in the light, nowhere near pigmented, like loud or pigmented as it seems. When you get it on, unless you pack these colors on, like that one went on really bold, the purple, which is Fearless. Unless you pack them, you're really going to achieve a very wearable look. So people have been afraid of palette 5, but I saw it and I was all for it because I had not had anything like this all together in one palette. You seldom see these colors. So that's 5, really popular. 3, this one to me, I think it's not, you know, with my dark eye color, it depends how I pair them, but I don't think it's like the most flattering look because it tends to be, it almost tends to be like black and blue against my eyes. I think I look better in a brighter purple. Like I did the brighter purple yesterday. If you take a look at that one or any of the photos. Like if you don't have time to watch the videos, definitely, like look at that beautiful color. This is Ecstatic. This one there. Really pretty. I think I put that on my friend when she came when I did her makeup recently. I'm pretty sure it was that. I blended a few of the palettes. But I didn't want to, you know, for the first application, I want to get to know, some people don't want all these colors, so that's another thing. When you're showing your collection, make sure you know, or, you know, make a little fun, you know, taking inventory on what people like. Like, what are they just about anything? Are they just about neutral colors? Are they about the smoky eye? Because she had asked for like a slightly smoky eye. So yeah, this is beautiful. As for me, I've been shying away from black, so I don't really like a lot of black, but I'm getting used to it in the outer V. I'm getting out of my comfort zone. That's probably the only color I really was, I don't know, like dark colors, like I was talking to my teammate. She feels the same. It depends. You can pull it off. It depends on how you apply. If you're close to the lash line, you know, in the daytime, sometimes you just don't want to create that big, dark, smoky eye out in the summer sun. You know what I mean? So this is really nice. We've got some good colors here. And by no means do you have to pair everything together in the palette. Sometimes it's fun, but you can create, I mean, one palette can create countless looks, countless. And I do not have palette 2, but I have one. This is a favorite. This comes in the intro kit with your $99 kit. All these beautiful colors. And some of them are very subtle. And some of them are much darker. Like this goes on pretty pigmented. This one's more of a subtle one. But they mix very well. Brassy is a favorite. Beautiful gold. Chipper. This is like people do their eyebrows with the angle brush. Warm up as a transition color. Swanky. It's almost like a goldish gunmetal. Forthright I put on for my eyebrows today, and then Zealous or Zealous. Some people even blend these two together. So these two come out a little bit similar on the eye. Very, very close. But this is a favorite palette one. You can do so many. You can do a cut crease. That's pretty trendy right now. You can take this gold. You can pair it with our mineral pigments. And you can also pair any of these and mix and match and pair all the palettes and create so many colors. This I loved when I got it, palette 4. The best of both worlds. All of the browns. The nude color. Beautiful, beautiful highlighting color. It's like a ice blue. I've shown that one. I showed this one that day I went to my teammate's house, and then I did the bold splash look in Sizzling. So it's a ice blue. And then Triumphant is that navy blue. It almost appears black, but it will be a slightly more blue tone than Irate from palette 3. And that's how this one goes on. So I like to keep those dark colors in the outer V. And then this is my brush collection, but I don't get into the brushes at the parties. So this is my entire makeup collection. Again, ask me if you want to see any other colors. These are all my brushes. I showed you just about everything with this collection that I do have. It took time. It took, you know, just accumulating it and enjoying the products, having fun. And so that's what you would do with women. You show them what you have, and just a lot of different ideas exchanged, and what they want to try, what they want to create, just like we would here on the video. Just definitely leave me any comments or questions or PM me. These are my tanners. Spoke about these, I think only, was it yesterday or the day before for the summer. We've got 3 of them. This one goes on, very pigmented. This lasts a week. They look like you've been genuinely out in the tropics. Oh, thanks for the like. And this is the body bronzer. I'm working hard here. And this is the self-tanning spray. So I wanted to just see if I could do it in one video, and I did. I showed you my entire unique makeup collection. I wanted to be helpful. I wanted, you know, people to look and start thinking about, well, what is it that I like, and what is it that I would actually use or want to use if there was a special occasion. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to see right now if there's anything else that I forgot to say. I don't think so. It is very important to kind of, you know, as you're showing the makeup, find out what the comfort level is. Are people really using or thinking about the makeup for the first time? Have they never really been into application, but they want to learn? You just kind of, you know, just have casual conversation and see, because that's very important. And the other thing that came out of this was never shy away. If somebody insists on you applying makeup to them, as long as it's okay, and they're aware that maybe you're just self-taught, that go ahead and do it, because people want to be pampered. They want, you to, make them feel a bit relaxed, like you're at a spa, but it's like an in-home spa party, or, a makeover. They want to feel like you gave them a makeover, some people. And other people just want to see what you have. I had a friend, she just wanted to see what I had. Then we started eating, we had a few drinks, and then she was talking about her artwork. And shout out to you, Melody, if you do watch this. It was a great time. So it's always a great time. It's a shame, any of you catching me here on Facebook, that I'm not here. I would be at your house if you were interested in seeing this. But since I cannot, a little bit limited, we have samples, and the samples are, the pigments are retiring, so this is going away in 2 weeks. These will not be available to order. But I do have liquid foundation. I have the blush samples. I have the bamboo charcoal mask that I showed at the beginning of the video. I have, this is the bronzer that you would apply for contouring or sun-kissed. And what else? I mentioned the mask. Yeah, I did. I got it all here. So we hit every area in this video. Yes, we'll be coming back to do application, but I'm going to be doing, there have been women in their companies saying to open up, do more lifestyle, so I do take that into consideration. Also going to put more posts out to kind of ask questions of people, get a little bit more interaction, being more light. And believe me, I would be doing all of these facets here on Facebook, but I have been working full-time, so I'm not obsessed. If anybody thinks that's not all I'm thinking of every day is makeup, but I do treat this as a business, and it is not about me. I'm so glad. Kind of just was on my mind. It's not about me. It's not about my selfies. It's about being the messenger, that you can be in business, that you can be self-employed if you are ready for a change. I'm ready to help those women, so leave me a message. A change could be anything. You might be a college grad, just not finding what you need, trouble with the job search. You could be a retiree, a woman that wants a new path, just in general. In my situation, lack of stability or transferring state to state, cuts in your job, and it's just you're looking for something of your own, not coming from anybody else, not coming from a business where you're the employee. You just kind of want to start something and invest in yourself and enjoy friendship. No better friendships, and I just posted it the other day, no better friendships than ones with common interests, because as we get older, you get out of your 20s, people, it's not that they don't care or think of you fondly, they are wrapped up in responsibility, adult responsibility. So the only way we sometimes see each other is through common interests. So Unique has brought that to me. It has brought, a purpose. It's a purpose. It's just not just that you get together and socialize, but it provides a lot of hope to people that they need something for themselves. And they could be a stay-at-home mom. On another video, a few moms have said sometimes they lose themselves. So, you can lose yourself in a job too. You can be excellent at what you do in a job, but you don't feel like you have a voice there. You feel, that you're with people and they're hard workers. You admire everybody there. But there's some things facets about your job that drive you like a machine, or stress. And I think we can all relate to this. You don't have to be all in the same situation to feel that same rut or that same thing where it's like, I just need a change. And that's what it was. And that's how I did find this. I went searching. Actually found Unique in 2013, kicking myself. I was thinking that today. I went searching online under direct sales, and what I found was Unique. It was like their bare little website. I didn't know what Unique was, but I remember Amber's hair. It was the red hair. There was her picture. She was on the website. And I'm thinking, oh, the red hair, it just stands out to me. I never looked back. It was just, I didn't know what it was, but I knew it was like some makeup. But it, back then in 2013, they were extremely new, and it was a baby company. I think I might have seen like the mascara and a few other products. That's how tiny that website was. There was nothing there. Well, fast forward 2015, and I saw a story. It was Amber's story, and I looked into it, and then I realized that it's like, wait a minute, I did see something having to do with this, but I didn't give it a second thought. So it's just funny. I did find it 2 years later, okay? So it's been 2 years for me now since it's 2017, but it's just amazing that it was there. In that red hair, I remembered her red hair, I remembered her story. It was really her story that got me thinking, because I was looking for something. I had been in a lot of other opportunities, but they just close down, and then people run and they jump and they find something new. So then I said, I want to try this product side. What product do I love and use? What product would help me every day? And it was the makeup. And I tried it, and then I started trying more, and I love the quality. I stuck with it. And now just getting it out to all of you. But obviously Facebook is not the only method, so I'm going to be working in my local community. I've got a few things coming up. So if you guys don't see me on the video, I am still here. I'm still answering the questions about the makeup, but I am also going to target the audience, get into some maybe Google Hangouts or some event type things where I shoot the lives, finding more people that could use this and are looking. And again, people are away for the summer, so we have to take that into consideration. You know, I could be at the beach today, I could be at the park, I could be just having fun like a big kid, but I do put my makeup first. I put this business first because I know the destination that I want to go to, and hopefully share it with other women that are in my shoes. So that's really, when they say relatable, that's who I'm relating to. The people that need a change, the women that need the friendship, because I don't like scheduling friends because I'm working full time, and then your friendship or your time with even yourself or your family is like scheduled time. It just doesn't feel good that way. So I really want to make something of this and do the right thing and set the foundation. So I'm going to be coming back doing things unrelated to makeup now that I have some extra time. You know, whether it's interesting or not, I guess it's just important. So people don't think that, okay, she sits up here, she's in front of this backdrop. No, I'm a very real person. You know, I sleep, I eat, you know, things of that sort that, you know, it's just funny that we have to think about stuff like this. But it's a different world here on the computer. Okay, everybody, being really lengthy, but I think I said my piece. Okay, everybody, just have a great one. Reach out. Need anything, you know, I'm right here. Okay, take care.